Hij zoekt je gezicht. Nou, dit kan niet echt goed.
Hey, future Bertina here. Just a heads up, I had my settings wrong on my new camera and now all the images and videos have a black border around them. I'm sorry, I thought I could fix it in editing and I can't, so that's just what it is. And also the sound is not that great. At the beginning, I also had my water cooker on, so I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. So the clothing still looks good. Enjoy. Bye!
Hi! Welcome to my studio. Dit vind ik echt zo ongemakkelijk. Het is al zo lang geleden dat ik dit heb gedaan. Wacht even hoor. Hi everyone, welcome to my studio. Today we're going to try on some dresses. I have about 150 pieces in my studio. So like dresses, shirts, trousers, mostly dresses though. And we have earrings and crowns and I don't know what more. So today we thought it would be fun to try on some of my favorite dresses. These are antique or vintage. They're new. Bought them on like eBay or what we call Marktplaats in Holland. So just enjoy. Alright, first dress. I'm very cold by the way. So first dress. This is one of my favorite dresses. It has a little bit of a, what do you call this? Train?
Train? Yeah, train. A little bit of a train. The voice you hear by the way is Agnes. Agnes, show your face. Ik weet niet of je erop staat. It's vintage. It's from a store that's called Laura Dolls. They're in Amsterdam. I don't know if they're actually anywhere else in Amsterdam. I think they have 2 stores in Amsterdam. But I go there like once a year normally, and I go there to splurge and buy a few dresses that I really love. This one was a little bit above my budget, but I just liked it so much, and it's so sad because it's a really small size, but I couldn't leave it there, so almost nobody fits in it. I don't fit in it, but it's just so lovely, so I couldn't leave it. I love the pleating in it because if I make a photo, the pleating gives this dramatic feel to the photo, so a lot of shadows and highlights come in here, and it's just really beautiful. So on to the next one. So the next one, I can't really show you too much because it's very see-through. You probably see a little bit of underwear here. Didn't think of putting on, which is actually pretty stupid because for all my bottles I tell them to wear skin-colored underwear, but I did not, so you can see it. But it's actually a Dior nightgown. Like there's a nightgown right here, and then we have an overcoat over it. It's just very, I don't know, ethereal, I would say. But it's a little bit too big for me, but I wish I could show you a little bit more, but I think these days YouTube is very critical about what you show, so this is just gonna be it. But I love it, it's very pretty. Now this is a dress that I actually bought from like a Dutch eBay called Marktplaats. It was 75 bucks, and honestly it's worth every single euro. It's such a crazy dress. It has all these flowers on the sleeves and up here. The sleeves are all covered, so I'm thinking it's probably from somebody who has been at a Moroccan wedding or Afghan wedding or something, because they cover mostly all the arms and everything, and they wear something over their hair. But I absolutely love it. We came to find out that we're missing the bow that goes up, but I have to buy something for that. But I think it's pretty epic, and it makes a lot of noise when you walk. Okay, so this one I actually bought secondhand in a, well, it was a secondhand store, and they had all these knickknacks, and then all of a sudden I saw this dress. It's made of silk. It has a lot of beads, and it goes into this pattern. It's very pretty, and it's 100% silk, and I only paid like 60 bucks for this, I think. So it's very well worth it. It's just a little bit fragile, that's the only thing. So when we wear it, we have to be pretty careful, and it's pretty heavy too. But very nice. I love this dress. I hope you are enjoying my socks. Okay, so this dress I got when I was on holidays in Zeeland. It's like it's the underside. of the Netherlands.
Wie de doet wat
It's very downstairs of the Netherlands. So I bought this during my holidays in Zeeland, and it's actually really funny because I dreamt that night that I was in Paris and that I went to this boutique vintage store with all these beautiful dresses, and there was one section with all blue dresses with like gold and silver details, and I loved that section. And the next day I walked through town and I saw this dress hanging in the window, and I was like, okay, well, I had a dream, I have to have it. And it was on sale, it was 50% off, it was still pretty expensive, but it's very nice because it's a one size fits all. We all know that one size fits all doesn't fit all, but it fits a fair amount of sizes, so I can just loosen up the belt, and it's a few sizes bigger, so it's very good for the studio because then different sizes can fit it. It's just very nice. I don't know how good I would do with this dress wearing it at a party because it kind of itches here and there, but it's worth it. This dress was custom made for me by one of the models that was a model for my fine art workshop. She makes dresses. Her name is Talitha. I will put her Instagram in the comments so you can actually look at her work and see what she makes. But it's this, yeah, kind of fairy tale-ish dress, I would say. The sleeves are separate, so I can just take them off. They're not attached to the dress, which is really cool because she actually gave me another pair of sleeves that are bigger sized, and the dress at the back can be made bigger as well. So it should go from a size 36 to 42, European size. So I still have to test that out, but so far so good. It's really flowy and nice, and yeah, I love it. This will be great for a fine arts shoot. So I forgot to put this crown on. This is a French bridal crown, like antique. I got this from Natalie from Nama Nama Vintage. She has a lot of bridal dresses, and she gave this to me as a gift, and I've loved it ever since. I haven't worn it too much on shoots, but I just, every time I see it, it's like, it's so pretty. You like me flower? Okay, so I know this thing is very, very, very big, but I actually made some photos with it a few years ago, and it looked really cool on photo, so I have kept it, but you cannot really walk with it or move with it because it will almost fall off your head. I bought this from another photographer in Belgium. I think her name is Laura Sheridan, but she makes this fancy kind of work, and I had to have it. It's really big and it's huge and it's funny. So this dress, I'm gonna take this off because it's gonna fall off my head. This dress is actually a good example of finding cheap dresses in sale. So this is from ASOS, and I think if it cost me 30 bucks, it's much. I think it was less than that. I think it was like 20, maybe 25 euros. But it's a very nice dress because you can use it for maternity, because a bellet would fit in this. And it's just very flowy, nice kind of shine over it, so it's perfect for the light that I work with. So yeah, love this dress as well. So this I actually also got from Marktplaats. It's a little bit, I folded it wrong, so there's a lot of wrinkles, but this is actually an antique gown. I think it was 1940s that they said, because I had it appraised, so it's not worth that much money, but it is from a older period, so that's kind of, I thought it was really cool to know. I think what she said was that she thought it was from an older person who readjusted some things to it, so she probably had it like a good part of her life, and they added stuff onto it in her later years. I don't know what the thoughts behind that was, but this person did know what she was talking about. So it has this really cool overlayer with attachments on it. It's like flowers, and it's overall just a very pretty gown. I also got this vintage, I think it's a not a nightgown. Is it a night jacket? I don't know how to call it. It's something for the boudoir. It's actually great for boudoir photography. Sadly, I don't do boudoir, but I'm still looking for a photo shoot to use this for. It's just very pretty. And then we have just a simple H&M dress that was on sale. I don't love the color, but I know that these type of colors I can edit. So that's also something I take into account when I see a gown that I'm like, okay, well, I can use it. Do I love the shape of it? Yes. Is it cheap? Yes. Then I buy it. Honestly, I do not buy a whole lot new. Most of my clothing here is vintage or second hand. But when I do try to buy on sale, and it's not like I buy at ASOS and H&M all the time, but they do have some pretty good stuff. So this is a skirt that it's custom made for the studio. It has an open back with a little ribbon, and so there's like, I can use it for several sizes. It goes, I think, from size 34 to 42 as well, or 44 even. But it's really pretty. It has this gloss. I don't love the color, but it's the same thing as I said with the other one. I can change the color towards what I do like, and sometimes depending on the clothing that they're wearing on top, I do like this color. So yeah, this is a really good item that I can use on several clients' sizes. So this was it for today. I have a lot more, and maybe I'll make another video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of my dresses. Maybe you've seen something on my Instagram or my website that you're like, oh, can you show me this one? Let me know and I'll run you through it. I'll just choose it and show it on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon, and see you next time. Bye!